Today we celebrate Saint Cyril of Alexandria. He was probably born around the year 370 in Alexandria. When Theophilus died, he was chosen to succeed him as head of the Egyptian church. He continued his uncle's policy of insisting on Alexandria's preeminence over Constantinople, despite the political prominence of the imperial capital. The two Eastern churches eventually reestablished communion around the year 418. However, 10 years later, there was a theological dispute, and this caused a new break between Alexandria and Constantinople. At this point, Cyril's reputation arose from his defense of Catholic orthodoxy. But in 428, a monk named Nestorius became the new patriarch of Constantinople, and he was not willing to use the term Theotokos, which I'm sure you know means Mother of God. During the 4th century, the Greek Church already held two ecumenical councils to confirm Christ's eternal pre-existence. From this perennial belief, it followed logically that Mary was the Mother of God. Nestorius insisted that he too held these doctrines, but to Cyril, his refusal to acknowledge Mary as the Mother of God seemed heretical. So they held a council. The council was a tumultuous affair. John of Antioch, a friend of Nestorius, came to the city and convened a rival council which sought to condemn Cyril. So guess what? There were a lot of tensions between Cyril and Nestorius, and at times it developed into physical violence. Can you believe it? During the council, which ran from June to July of 431, Cyril brilliantly defended the Orthodox belief in Christ as a single, eternally divine person who also became incarnate as man. The council condemned Nestorius, who was deposed as patriarch and later suffered exile. Cyril, however, reconciled with John and many of the other Antiochian theologians who once supported Nestorius. Our good friend Cyril died in 444. He was a bishop for almost 32 years and lived as a saint. He was declared a doctor of the church in 1883. Saint Cyril of Alexandria. Wow. If you ever get the chance, speaking of Alexandria, go to Assisi and our Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi, because there we have a whole chapel dedicated to St. Catherine of Alexandria. Apparently it was a very holy place. Well, God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and be holy as Christ is holy.